Waking up at 5 a.m. is more than just an early alarm. It's a deliberate commitment to self-mastery, discipline, and personal growth. Rooted in Stoic philosophy, this practice cultivates mental clarity, emotional resilience, and a profound sense of purpose. In this comprehensive guide, we'll explore the multifaceted benefits of the 5 a.m. habit, from physical exercise and journaling to financial planning and emotional self-regulation, illustrating how each element intertwines with the core principles of Stoicism. Whether striving to enhance productivity, deepen self-awareness, or forge unwavering self-control, embracing the pre-dawn hours can transform ordinary routines into extraordinary rituals. 1. Why 5 a.m. matters. Rising at 5 a.m. embodies the Stoic virtues of discipline and self-governance. As the world slumbers, the early riser embraces solitude, laying the groundwork for intentional action. This undisturbed window fosters mental preparedness, allowing one to set a deliberate tone for the hours to come. Rather than reacting to external demands, you dictate your own narrative. The discipline of early rising Stoicism teaches that true freedom emerges from mastery over one's impulses. You demonstrate control over comfort and laziness by choosing to wake before the sun. This act of willpower primes the mind for further self-discipline throughout the day, creating a cascading effect. The ability to postpone gratification now translates to greater focus and resilience later. A calm, uncluttered morning allows for strategic planning. Instead of rushing into meetings or messages, you have the luxury of reflection, assessing priorities, identifying potential challenges, and envisioning desired outcomes. Research in cognitive psychology shows that morning reflection enhances goal alignment and reduces stress-driven decision-making. 2. Seizing the quiet. Mindful practices in the morning. Amidst dawn's stillness lies an invitation to cultivate inner peace. Stoics valued regular reflection, encouraging practitioners to observe thoughts and emotions without attachment. The power of silence and stillness. Silence is more than the absence of noise. It's a canvas for awareness. In these undisturbed moments, you can observe mental chatter, recognize unhelpful patterns, and gently redirect attention to what matters most. Morning meditation and Stoic reflection. A simple meditation might involve focusing on the breath while contemplating a Stoic precept, such as Marcus Aurelius' reminder, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Incorporating such maxims grounds your mind in principles rather than transient concerns. 3. Awakening the body. Light exercise and energy activation. A healthy mind thrives in a healthy body. Light morning movement not only warms muscle joints but also primes the nervous system for alertness and resilience. Physical movement for mental fortitude. Gentle calisthenics, bodyweight squats, lunges, push-ups stimulate circulation and release endorphins. These natural neurochemicals boost mood and sharpen focus, offering a psychological edge when challenges arise later in the day. By committing to even a brief 15 to 20-minute routine, you reinforce your ability to persevere through discomfort, a cornerstone of Stoic endurance. Energizing yoga, stretching, and calisthenics. Yoga poses like downward dog, cat-cow, and warrior series promote flexibility and balance. Stretching the spine and hips alleviates residual tension from sleep, while controlled breathing during these movements deepens the mind-body connection. For those pressed for time, a Tabata-style circuit with quick intervals can elevate heart rate and oxygen delivery, laying the foundation for clear thinking and sustained energy. 4. The art of journaling, self-examination through writing. Writing is a tool for self-dialogue, a chance to confront internal narratives and recalibrate intentions. Structuring a Stoic morning journal. A purposeful journal entry typically includes daily intention, a concise statement of your top priorities or virtues you wish to embody, e.g., patience, courage. Reflection on obstacles, anticipated difficulties, and pre-formulated responses grounded in Stoic axioms. Evening projection, a note on how you wish to assess progress at the day's end. By dividing entries into these segments, you train your mind to anticipate, strategize, and evaluate with clarity. Questions for deep reflection. Consider prompts like, what can I control today and what must I accept? Which external events are likely to test my composure? How will I practice gratitude when I succeed or fail? Consistent engagement with such questions refines self-awareness, ensuring that actions stem from deliberate choice rather than habitual reactivity. 5. Building resilience through habit, patience, endurance, and persistence. The repeated choice to rise early is itself a testament to resilience. Over time, the small victories of mastering the snooze button accumulate into formidable self-confidence. The role of patience in Stoicism. Patience is the calm acceptance of delay and difficulty. By waking before dawn, you practice patient commitment, acknowledging that growth unfolds through steady effort, not instant gratification. Embracing discomfort and cultivating grit. Applesauce cold mornings or fatigue tempt retreat. Yet each moment of resistance overcome strengthens your capacity to face life's broader adversities. This mental toughness, forged in the crucible of small daily trials, becomes your armor in moments of true crisis. 6. Financial mastery, Stoic principles for sustainable wealth. Financial well-being aligns closely with the Stoic virtues of prudence and self-control. By applying Stoic reasoning to money management, you transform finances from a source of anxiety into a vehicle for purposeful living. Setting clear short-term and long-term goals. Effective planning begins with specificity. Identify concrete financial targets, an emergency fund covering 3 to 6 months' expenses, debt repayment milestones, or investment benchmarks. Classify goals by timeline. Daily habits, e.g. tracking expenses, monthly targets, e.g. saving 15% of income, and multi-year objectives, e.g. funding retirement or education. Document these in your morning journal to reinforce accountability. Budgeting, investing, and the practice of financial discipline. A Stoic approach favors budgets grounded in realistic self-assessment. Allocate resources mindfully. Designate essential spending, housing, utilities, necessities, discretionary expenses, and savings. Automate transfers to savings and investment accounts to minimize temptation and cognitive load. Embrace a low-expense mindset. Focus on value rather than impulse purchases. For investing, choose diversified, low-cost index funds or ethically aligned assets that resonate with your values. Regularly review performance, resist emotional trading, and stay committed to the long-term vision. 7. Crafting value, product development, and ethical business conduct. Whether you're an entrepreneur or a professional, creating real value is central to Stoic ethics. Quality work and integrity reinforce both reputation and self-esteem. Creating quality offerings. Channel your energy into products or services that address genuine needs. Solicit feedback early and iterate based on objective criteria, not ego. Focus on durability, reliability, and user-centered design. This mindset echoes Stoic emphasis on practicality and usefulness rather than superficial allure. Integrity, transparency, and conflict resolution. Operate with honesty, both with customers and collaborators. When disagreements arise, approach conflicts with empathy and reasoned dialogue. Acknowledge errors openly, propose equitable solutions, and treat all parties with respect. Such conduct fosters lasting partnerships and upholds your own moral standards. 8. Gratitude and adjustment. Cultivating contentment and simplicity. Stoics remind us that true happiness stems from appreciating what we have rather than yearning for what we lack. In the morning, review yesterday's achievements, big or small, and express gratitude. The Stoic attitude of appreciation. Begin each day by listing 3 simple blessings: a supportive friend, access to clean water, and the ability to learn. This practice reframes perspective, reducing envy and fueling optimism. Using tools and technology for financial tracking. Leverage apps or spreadsheets to monitor spending, categorize transactions, and flag anomalies. However, balance digital tools with mindful reflection to avoid data overload. Allocate time weekly to adjust budgets and recalibrate goals, ensuring alignment with evolving priorities. 9. Emotional intelligence, communication, empathy, and authenticity. Stoic wisdom underscores the importance of measured speech and emotional regulation. Clear, respectful communication strengthens personal and professional bonds. controlling reactions to maintain trust. Practice a brief pause before responding to challenging messages or situations. This moment of deliberation prevents impulsive reactions and preserves your credibility. The power of honest, respectful speech. Speak with clarity and kindness. Offer constructive feedback without blame. Validate others' perspectives even when disagreeing. This approach builds rapport and fosters collaborative problem solving. 10. Humility in achievement, quiet confidence, and sustainable reputation. Stoics prize humility as a guard against vanity. Let your work speak, not your words. Focusing on results, not recognition. Channel ambition into measurable impact, results that improve lives or processes. Resist announcing accomplishments prematurely. Instead, let peer acknowledgement emerge organically. The quiet strength of modesty. When praised, angle gratitude toward your team or circumstances rather than centering praise on yourself. This deflects envy, fosters camaraderie, and strengthens mutual respect. 11. Navigating toxicity, identifying and defending against negative influences. Stoicism equips us to discern between what we can and cannot control, including the behaviors of others. Recognizing manipulation tactics. Toxic individuals often employ guilt, gaslighting, or hidden agendas. Cultivate awareness by noting patterns, frequent blame shifting, constant criticism, or dramatic mood swings. Establishing healthy boundaries. Decide what behavior you will not tolerate. Communicate limits clearly and enforce them consistently. When necessary, reduce exposure or disengage from harmful interactions, preserving your mental equilibrium. 12. Inner peace unshaken, the pinnacle of Stoic practice. Ultimately, the goal is equanimity, a state of unperturbed calm regardless of external events. Cultivating serenity amidst chaos. Return to foundational practices, morning meditation, journaling, and gratitude, especially when stressed. These rituals serve as an anchor, reminding you of Stoic maxims and your capacity for composure. Applying Stoic wisdom in everyday life. Throughout your day, recall the impermanent nature of circumstances. When faced with adversity, ask, is this within my control? If not, release the attachment. If yes, act with reason. By continually applying this dichotomy of control, you maintain clarity, purpose, and peace. Committing to a 5 a.m. routine anchored in Stoic philosophy is not a fleeting productivity hack, but a transformative lifestyle. Each dawn presents an opportunity to refine discipline, deepen self-awareness, and nurture resilience. By integrating mindful practices, intentional planning, and ethical action, you forge a path of lasting fulfillment, regardless of external conditions. Rise with intention, live with purpose, and greet each challenge as a chance to embody your highest self. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a philosophy deep dive. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next video.